Hey, YouTube! We're back. The Årets Måske final stream. Jeg googlede det i går, for at finde ud af, sådan, hvor langt er spillet egentlig. Der står sådan noget, jeg tror, jeg har læst 16 til 21 timer, alt efter om man rusher main story, og man er completionist. Og så googlede jeg også lidt sådan, hvor mange acts er der egentlig? For jeg er lidt i tvivl om, hvor mange timer vi har brugt. Det kan faktisk være, at jeg kan se det her, kan det? Kan jeg se, hvor mange timer jeg har spillet? Nej. Okay, men der er 3 acts, men jeg kunne så læse meget hurtigt i sådan en Google, du ved, search result, at akt 1 og 2 er klart det meste af spillet. Og akt 3 åbenbart er ret kort. Derfor tænkte jeg, måske er der en chance for, at vi kunne finish i dag. Fordi jeg tror, vi er i slutningen af akt 2. Vi er meget... Er det ikke noget med, at vi har allerede lavet de der gravity guns der? Så nu skal jeg bare op med dem? Tror jeg. Okay. Der er magnetic storm nu.
Before you head out, make sure...
Wait, det er noget med, at jeg kan huske, vi gjorde det her. Vi lavede det her ekstra radiation filter. Og så var der ikke noget, der var cute. Magnetic storm, men er den i gang nu? Jeg synes, okay, jeg må indrømme, at jeg synes noget af infoen omkring, hvad der sker i verdenen, er sværere at finde ud af. Så nu, hvordan er min radiation? Jeg tror, den er okay. Research lab failure.
Should I go there next?
Yes, do that. Jeg skal lige se, får jeg lov til at gå ud? Fordi hvis jeg får lov til at gå ud, så tror jeg bare, vi går efter det. Jeg får lov til at gå ud. Men jeg får radiation. Okay. We can live with that, right? Jeg tror godt, jeg kan skynde mig op. Oh. Wait. Det er den her vej, vi gerne vil, right? Jeg tror, vi er godt her. Og så vil vi gerne op der. Vi vil gerne udenom ham der. Så vil vi gerne op her. 6 taber. Og så forhåbentlig har vi stadig dræbt de fleste af de her. For det er mit store problem lige nu. Det er, at jeg kommer ikke forbi. For så kommer der en ny magnetic storm, og så skal jeg kæmpe igen mod en af de her dudes. Men det håber jeg lidt, jeg har fået fikset nok af nu. Til at vi har nok. Åh! Det er sådan en, der shrinker og grower. Ja. Det er en af de 2 kors. Jeg skal bare finde den anden.
Okay, this looks like a good spot for the tower.
What?
And the other one... Yeah, I need to build it on the other side.
Fint, så nu bygger vi neutralizer tower her. Og så har jeg jo nærmest gjort klar til, at vi kan bygge den anden sådan forholdsvis hurtigt. Men vi må se, hvor meget lort der er på vejen. Men så tror jeg sådan set, at vi har klaret det. Altså, så har jeg det sådan, at så tænker jeg næsten, vi er klar til at køre. Skal de passe på her. Men hvis det er muligt, så vil jeg gerne løbe forbi her. Okay. Søg! Okay, så det vi gerne vil nu, det vi gerne Vi vil gerne recharge, og vi vil gerne fast travel. Og begge dele gør vi her. Så recharge her. Og så vil vi gerne fast travel til den her. Travel pylon, vi har lavet klar i. Så har vi en recharge fætter klar. Så vi nok bare skal bruge med det samme. Okay, det her activity er stadig væk. Det er nice. Ja, det forstår jeg faktisk godt. Det forstår jeg faktisk godt, krav. Fedt. Så den er bare klar her. Boom. Nej, jeg skulle ikke have recharget sig. Nu mister jeg bare det battery. Make sure you have enough organics to move the base. Hvor mange organics skal vi bruge? That might be a whole issue. Lige nu har vi 0 organics. Wait, hvad er der lige her? Hvor er jeg henne? Vi har ikke rigtig noget info på det her herovre. Shallow Rapidium, Shallow Minerals. Vi har organics herovre. Hvad laver... Okay. Så jeg tror, mens vi alligevel er ude, så lad os travel til organics. Og så lad os arbejde. Organics har ikke været et issue længe. I'm dying. Ja, det forstår jeg godt, Krav. Altså, der er jo også den verden, hvor man bare sætter en PC til sin fladskærm, ikke? Og så en controller til, og så har man bare PC Game Pass. Hvis du allerede har et eller andet, du ved, bærbar eller et andet, you know? They've gathered in the command room.
The terrain is a bit tricky.
Nå, hvor meget skal der til? Vi skal have 351. Vi har plads til det. That's good. Hey, kan vi snakke med doktoren igen? Sick.
What was that about? That's none of your concern, Jan.
Alright. That's fair enough. Production refinery til organics, tak. Og så lad os prøve at i forhold til vores storage. Jeg har 4 radiation filters inde lige nu. Lad os prøve at gå ned i det her. Suit battery. Lad os gå ned på 0 i det. Det er bare sådan, så vi ikke kommer til at bruge organics, right?
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Yes, please. Assignments. Lad os bare lige se, hvem laver noget, hvem laver ikke noget. Jan Botanist er angry. Technician på her. Botanist på her. Det er fint. Ja, vi skal bare prøve at lade være med at bruge... Ja, så tror jeg sådan set bare, at jeg... Wait. Hvordan står det til med mad? Vi har 20 mush. Vi har 4 cooked meals. Så tror jeg faktisk, at vi lige gør det, at... Vi siger infirmary. doktor, og så sætter jeg mig selv ned i infirmary bed. Xbox-controlleren er klart superior. Helt enig. Jamen, jeg er sådan set klar. Jeg skal bare have nok... Jeg skal bare have nok organics. Vi skal bare have en del organics. That's the issue. Okay. Giv mig lige en assignment her, og så giv mig enriched outpost. Der tror jeg, vi kører refineren ud nu, faktisk. Nej, det er dumt. Lad os køre doktoren ud. Lad os køre refineren.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Sure, du må gerne. Det er sådan set. Vi har 170. For så løber jeg selv ud til Organics Outpostet. Jeg skal bare lige overveje, om der er nogle shallow veins af Organics, vi kunne pick up på. Nej, jeg tror bare, vi hopper herhen. Jesus Christ! Den var hurtigere nederen, den der. Right on my face. Det var lidt skørt. Det er organics. Ja. Også organics der. Whatever. Magnus, tak for like på TikTok'en min. Så meget. Okay. Let's work it. Jeg kan snakke med botanist. Minerals outpost? Nej, ikke rigtigt. Shit, vi skal nok blive done. Jeg tror bare, vi fortsætter. Fuck. Jeg mistede også noget der. Og det var det, fordi der blev lavet et radiation filter. Ja, probably. Hvad koster spillet? Jeg spiller det på Xbox Game Pass, så der kan man sige, der er det gratis. Jeg ved ikke, hvor meget det koster ellers, to be honest. Jeg har ikke skulle købe det sådan. Hey, botanist. Can I make you feel better?
Okay, you're angry about tabula rasa. I get it. Is there any way I can make you feel better?
Yeah, sure. Wake me up from this nightmare where we segregate people into those worthy of living and those who can be disposed of. Want to make it better? Give me back my real life. Give me back my real self.
Yeah, okay. You can't do shit then. Good. Good to know, good to know. Good talk. Jeg skal bare afsted, inden at det går galt. Basically. Så faktisk, så tror jeg, vi gør det, at vi får queued en ekstra... Nej, det er fint, ja. Det er perfekt. Ja, for så næste... I morgen, basically, der kan vi tage afsted, tror jeg. Jeg skal have 350. Jeg gik fra sådan noget 160 til næsten 300 i dag. Så jeg tror bare, vi går i en slufen. Right? Jeg har 3 optional tasks. Hvad er optional... Eller hvad for nogle 3 optional tasks har jeg? Sunrise in 5 days. Lad mig lige se her. Tasks. Build the second arc. Build the gem module. Ja, okay. Hvad er det for et spil? Det står lige nede under mig. The Alters. Lad os komme afsted og få grindet resten af det der organics. Sådan der. Så siger den bare, at jeg skal assign 4 dudes til de der neutralizer towers. Assignments. Neutralizer tower. Ved du hvad, botanist? Du har ikke rigtig været... lidt en idiot. Technician. Refiner. Og... Doctor. Use the gravity sensor to leave the canyon. How? Where? Where do I do it? Her. Launch the gravity sensor outside. Nå, skal jeg derop? Fortæl mig lige om... Har vi batteries? Har jeg nogen batteries? Jeg har 2 batteries, okay. Jamen, så skal jeg bare afsted. Ud med mig. Hvordan bruger jeg den dog? Skal jeg op til den? The fuck? Skal jeg op til de der gravity sensors, eller hvad? Fuck mig. Okay, sygt. Det mister jeg lige en dag på det der. Det mister jeg lige en fucking dag på. Okay. Lad os prøve bare at komme op til den, vi har nemmest ved at komme op til, som er den her. Vi tager det stille og roligt fremad. Jeg forstår ikke, hvordan jeg bruger the gravity sensor. Hvorfor er det ikke en ting, der bliver forklaret? Er jeg idiot, eller hvad? Der står her, use the gravity sensor and leave the canyon. A huge anomaly. Altså... Er jeg idiot? Er der nogen, der har en idé? Når jeg går herind, så står der ved command module. No. Der står her, launch the gravity sensor outside.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Jeg forstår ikke, hvad jeg skal. Chat, hjælp. Det er heller ikke på mappet. Men jeg bliver nødt til at google det her, eller hvad? Spiller du en Awakening? Nej, det her det er The Altars. Chat? Hello? Nobody is saying anything? Please, help. The Altars. Use the gravity sensor. How? I've slept until sunrise and only got some minor detail. I'm guessing it might be some trigger early on after using the sensor because I recall launch the requirement of the base nav after placing them as the only soft lock since 23 days ago. If you see that happen, then maybe consider reloading. Oh, maybe consider reloading? Maybe consider reloading. Det er nok en bug. Okay, fair.
Sooner or later, things tend to go wrong.
Hvor er... Nå. Spørg ChatGPT, så den ved noget som helst om det her. Use the gravity sensor. Det går fuldstændig af mig. Det kan være, at vi er bare done med spillet nu. Jeg tror simpelthen bare, at vi bliver nødt til at blive ved med at google. Finde ud af, hvad der sker her. Where to place, to reach, bla bla. It's also noted this. With this done, the player needs to return to scientists who will inform you that they now have to craft 2 neutralizer towers. Ja. Det har vi. Full walkthrough. You can interact with the gravity sensor to move on to Act 3. Okay. Jeg prøver at gå op til den anden, så. Right. Der er 2, jo. Så lad os prøve at gå op til den anden. Så lad os prøve at gå op til den anden. Altså silence. Men det virker 100% til, at det er broken.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Er det bare en verden, hvor vi bliver nødt til at vente til, at de er ude ved dem? Lad os lige putte crunch hours på her. Lad mig lige prøve at læse en anden walkthrough, se hvad der sker. Sorry, vi er bare stuck lige nu, fordi jeg ved ikke, hvor jeg skal starte den der gravity guy. Clock is ticking, bla bla bla. Additional objectives. Men det er jo ikke noget med det at gøre. They also use the gravity sensor. Stuck. Vi bliver nødt til at se den her YouTube-video. Vi bliver nødt til at se, hvad der sker for andre. Jeg må gerne se med, by the way. Her, place both... Ja, place both towers. Fair. Fedt for dig. Make sure you have knock organics. Yeah. Use the gravity sensor. Where? Ja, hvad gør du så? Du exiter? Nej. Han remover ting, fordi han har ikke råd. Han har sat alle på de der towers. Hold kæft, hvor spiller han langsomt. Hvad er det, der foregår? Hvad skal du overveje?
Keeping busy, I hope.
Så kom dog afsted, mate. Men vil jeg lave mad nu, eller hvad? Han ender the day. Ja. Hvad er det, der foregår? Yes, så går han ud. Til den der travel pylon. Så løber han hen til... Så står han og glor lidt. Okay, fedt. Godt for dig. Ja. Det er den der, man skal trykke på. Jesus, det er den der, man skal trykke på. Okay. Jeg forstår det. Jeg er idiot her. Jeg er jo kæmpe idiot. Det står der jo også. Det er gravity sensor. Jeg er en tumpe. Nej, det er sådan noget, der får en til at gerne vil reload, ikke? Fordi man bare er idiot. Okay. Det er jo sensoren, vi skal trykke på. Nu håber jeg, jeg bliver fucket af noget. Ja, vi har en recharge. Okay. Det er den her. Det er også sygt, den ikke er markeret eller noget som helst. Interact. To neutralize, also have to be assigned to both towers and start their shifts. Ja, så nu venter vi bare på, at de kommer ud til towers. De er off-shift lige nu. Hvad stod det der? After fainting outside the bus. Ja. Okay, ved du hvad? Jeg tror faktisk lige, vi reloader. Vi reloader lige, fordi jeg fuckede det her op. Jeg fuckede det her op, fordi den var der jo. Vi var klar, vi var færdige. Jeg manglede rigtig lidt organics her.
What a shitty day.
Vi siger assignments. Vi går ind og siger... Hey, pop lige på den her, pop på den her, pop på... Og hvad er det? Måske skal det være... Måske skal vi blande dem. Og pop på den her. Og så går vi ned til airlock. Og så hopper vi til organics. Og så miner vi lige det sidste. Okay, alle er ved neutralizer tower. happen? Please, 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 bleeder, 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 bleeder. Liv lige der. Not enough resources. Jeg er lige gået ned. Fuck! Wait. Sådan der. Technician won't connect with nature and refiner's problems won't be addressed. Start anyway! Collect. Okay! We did it. Sorry, jeg lige blev fuldt tiltet af det der.
Worked. We can get out of here.
Wait, what happened? What happened? Slog de mig ud? Så jeg kiggede ned på min telefon i samme øjeblik. Kan vi fortælle mig, chat, hvad skete der? Var det en, der knockede mig out?
Wake up, sleepyhead. Bedtime's over.
Chat, come on. Var der nogen af jer, der kiggede på streamen? Er der faktisk nogen, der aktivt ser den her stream? Jeg bliver simpelthen nødt til at gå ind og se min egen børn. Samme øjeblik. Her. Hvad fanden var det?
Worked. We can get out of here.
We can get out of here. Og så hvad? Jeg har en dude, der nærmer sig mig. Og som siger, det er technician, der siger, I'm sorry, Jan. Og så slår han mig ud, tror jeg. Okay. Fedest.
What happened? Do you know where you are? Who you are? Do you remember anything? Please. What next? Gonna ask me about my name and role on this mission? Of course I remember. I mean, up to a point. Oh, shit.
Er jeg en klon?
Oh, my chest. Careful. You took a heavy blow there. Yeah.
No, never mind.
I remember the technician, but why? Did he attack me? Yes. Apparently, some of us were unable to come to terms with your decisions. Looks like they'd been planning this for some time. Repairing the tour vehicle while you weren't watching. Filling it up with stolen supplies. And then, when the time came, the technician just...
Sorry.
knocked you down.
Oh, really?
Into the desert.
They took off? Took off with our supplies?
Took off with our supplies, and you just stood and watched? No, I was busy fighting for your life. That blow caught you off balance. You fell and punctured your helmet. You were suffocating. Luckily, we had some Madrigal in the med bay. Well, at least I thought that would work. But after the injection, you just turned blue and started shaking all over. Of course I did. I'm allergic to Adrical. Yes, well, I know that now. I'll probably need to get tested too when I'm back on Earth. Wait. How did you find out? From someone who knows you best. I called Lena. Of course, it would have been much quicker if the botanist had told me.
Oh.
But I guess he was too busy despairing about our situation in his cabin. You talked to Lena? Yes. Fortunately, all of this happened before we got lost and communications died.
We're lost.
We're lost? The navigation system's down. The storm is everywhere. We've been circling blindly for days. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but frankly, the base is close to breaking down. The storm's been putting it under a lot of pressure, and supplies are at a critical level. It's been quite intense.
Oh, shit. Is there no good news at all?
Is there no good news at all? I mean, we're closer to the finish line, right? We just need to figure out how to get out of the storm. Sure, easy as that. Just so you know, we have been trying.
Who is we?
With all the time we've lost, I'd say we're one mistake away from failing the mission and getting stuck here for good. We need to stop drifting aimlessly, pick a direction, and this time, it needs to be a flawless choice. Flawless. I'm glad you see the problem. Okay, so what do? I was hoping things would change when you woke up, but I suppose it's gonna take more than that.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm not superhuman, you know. How am I supposed to suddenly know what to do? Well, superhuman or not, you're still gonna have to bite the bullet. Bullet? What bullet? What are you talking about? I didn't want to stress you immediately after you woke up, but
What's happening?
something you should hear. Some messages in the comms room from before we lost contact with Earth. Okay, what's in them? What are you not telling me? Just listen for yourself.
Okay. Nå, det er jo kun mig og Scientist, der er tilbage. Okay. Base overview. Okay. Spændende. Hvorfor lander...
I just had the most disturbing conversation of my life with someone who introduced himself as your alter. Alters, Jan. What the fuck? It was so scary. And you didn't think to warn me. I mean, why would you?
Yeah, why would I?
What is going on with you? Do you have any idea what you've done? And that tabula rasa thing? You're farming people to extract brain cells now. That person, your copy, he was so cool about it. Maxwell's solution, huh? If only you had the patience to wait just a little longer. If only you wanted to listen to what I found out. This whole Project Ela, Maxwell experimenting on damaged people, messing with their minds. Man, that guy is seriously sick. Do you label your alters with numbers too? Like he did with his patients, like, for example, patient 313? Did he tell you what happened to him? Well, maybe you should ask. Or maybe you already know and you just don't care. I guess not much can surprise me at this point. You've crossed a line, just like him. I should turn you in, both of you. But I can't do this, Jan. You're lying there, unconscious, and I don't know what's become of you, or who you are anymore. And I don't think I want to find out. I wish I'd never called you in the first place. I don't want any
Same.
part in your freak show. You'll just have to deal with it on your own.
I have been.
Jan, Maxwell here. Lucas told me there's a communication breakdown again. Whatever is going on there, if you can hear me, please try to get in touch with us. I beg you to make the last push. Humanity needs you. I need you to succeed. I just hope my idea worked with tabula rasa and that all your altars are healthy and alive. It's just very, very important, Jan, that you bring all your altars back, that you keep them safe. More important than you think.
Well, they're gone.
Find me when you're done with those calls.
Ja, 2 sekunder. Lad mig lige fix up the place real fast. Ah, fuck it. Lad os se. Det kan være, de kommer tilbage lige med. Jeg tænkte bare på at fjerne alt det, vi ikke har brug for. Vi har ikke brug for så meget storage, vi har ikke brug for en ekstra dormitory, vi har ikke brug for greenhouset, you know?
Looks like the mess is bigger than I thought. Yes, we've waited long enough for you to come to, but we need decisions fast. What's the plan?
I was hoping you'd suggest something.
Actually, I was hoping you'd suggest something. Those messages from Earth didn't help. I have no idea what to do. I never thought I'd say it, but I miss the technician. He knew that navigation system inside out.
I failed him, you're paying the price.
He kept challenging me. I failed him, and you're paying the price. Now's not the time for regrets, Jan. We need to set a direction for the base, and it needs to be right. We can't afford another day of drifting aimlessly in this storm. This is not a joke, Jan. Everything depends on you. The mission, Rapidium, our lives. You decided to trust Maxwell's scientific methods, and I respect that. But it came with a price. It was too much for some of us. I'd hate to know we paid that price for nothing.
I did what I took to save you, I guess.
I did what it took to save you. Even if it meant coming across as cold-hearted.
It's what I wanted to do.
Looks like my motives were misunderstood, and everything crumbled. I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. As your captain. No need to blame yourself. Apparently there was no way for you to ever become one. What do you mean? Just take a look at the branchings available in the QC. You can find all sorts of walks of life that you could have taken, but a captain? No. It was never possible. None of us were cut out for that role.
It's kind of liberating.
You're right. It's kind of liberating. Knowing that there was simply no way to be good at this. Oh, well, this actually got me thinking about something. What? That code we got from Maxwell to upgrade the QC. His old experiment.
Yeah.
He and Lucas used the mind records in a completely different way. To manipulate the consciousness of an existing person. You're not really thinking we should try and repeat that. Oh, I agree it could be dangerous, but well, you said it yourself. There might not be another way.
Det virker lidt skørt. Experiment on yourself? As someone else, men der er bare ikke nogen someone else. Fine, I'll do it.
Fine. I'll do it. What's the plan? It's hard to call it a plan. Just go into the womb, I'll plug you in, load Maxwell's code, and
Improvise. Nice.
on production. Doesn't sound like your standards. Oh, I had to say goodbye to my standards the moment I woke up in this base.
Fair. Nick, tak for klippet, by the way. Men jeg så det på YouTube. Okay. Into the womb. Where is it at? Guess we're just doing it. We're just doing it live. Skør slutning, vi har gang i her. Jeg er ret sikker på, at vi bare dør.
Activating the procedure. Any last words?
Yeah, is it okay to have second thoughts about... Oh, right. My heart.
Så vi overskriver hele vores liv, basically, i vores hjerne. Og derved har vi andre færdigheder, sådan mentalt. That's the plan. Prøv at lave mig til en kaptajn, som kan navigere ud af det her. Men I guess, hvis vi gør det, så er det ikke længere os.
Is it over? Hello? Anybody here? Base is stopped. I should check outside.
I should check outside? Okay.
Ah, shit. We're still in the storm. What the hell?
Er det scientist? Eller er det technician? Interlude. What does that even mean? Lad os gøre det cinematisk. Right, jeg prøver lidt at finde en god speed, men han går meget langsomt her. Nej, vi gør det cinematisk. Er det stadig 2? Nej, jeg tror det er The Interlude. Det ligner Maxwell.
Hey, someone's there. Wait.
Basen er væk. Han er også væk. There's a new person.
Am I losing my mind?
I think you already lost it.
Damn it.
There's another guy længere oppe, right? Ja.
What was that?
Oh, it's Molly! Hey.
Is that a baby? What's going on here? I recognize this.
You're no good. Hear that? No good!
what I do, you're gone. Maybe you should have run faster. What the hell?
Who are you?
Who are you? What are you doing here? I am you, Jan. Just different.
Am I dead?
Am I dead? No, you're just lost in the desert, remember?
Where am I?
But where am I? Still in the base or somewhere else? You're right here. Where else would you be? The better question is, why are you here?
To find a way out?
I just wanted to find a way out. I thought that maybe if I changed... Changed? You can't just start being someone else all of a sudden. Didn't Pops teach you that? I'm not my father. Maybe not. But aren't you doing what he did all his life? Waiting for a miracle to happen and change everything.
I took matters into my own hands.
That's not true. I wasn't waiting for anything. I took matters into my own hands. Do you really believe that? That you're the architect of your own fate? What if deciding, making choices was never anything more than just an illusion? It's crossed your mind, hasn't it? Does it really matter what I do, where I go, what I say? Am I the captain of my ship? Or does it take its own course regardless of what I do?
My choices are real, my altars prove that.
My choices are real. My altars are proof of that.
Why are you doing that?
Hey, why are you doing that? Cut it out. Cut it out. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. But you haven't been listening carefully. I told you. I'm you. It breaks my heart to see you so absorbed in that whole what if business. Using your altars to revisit problems you couldn't solve. You've been very busy. But still, instead of moving forward, you end up here, stuck in your past. How is that? I know now that I could have been there for her. If I had taken a different path. She's gone, Jan. She always was. There was never anything you could have done. Where's he gone? Oh, this is crazy. Is that you?
Was a mistake. Why didn't you fight for us? We weren't meant for each other. I tried.
Stay together. It's over. It's over. It's
What is going on with me?
It's over. Over. It's over. Was a mistake. Why are you together? Fight for others. It's so good together. For each other.
No, don't go. Wait. I guess you two just weren't meant to be together.
You again.
You again? Come here to make fun of my failures. Not my fault you're caught up in their loop. In that big round base of yours.
Moving forward.
I'm moving forward. Yes. To stop short on the wrong side of a precipice. Can't you see that you never were good enough for her? Her parents were mad at her when she dumped that law student for you. The unemployed miner's son with no prospects. And you wanted to impress them with what? A house with a garden, a steady job and a corporation? Is that why you were so afraid of losing that house and going abroad with her? Because you knew her parents wouldn't respect you? Just look at your alters. Don't you think any one of them would impress her more than the average warring Jan Dolski?
Maybe.
Maybe. Too bad they don't exist. They never had to face real problems, real life. I did.
Did you? Can you even tell what's real? How many times did you wonder that maybe you're not the original Jan? That there had to be someone else, a version of you who actually deserved to live, to be loved. Because he always knew what to do, because he never made mistakes. Maybe that way he was worthy of his father's love.
Why are you doing this?
That's cruel. Why are you doing this?
Me? Jan. Didn't I already tell you that I'm you? Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just saying what you're thinking.
Hey! Please, don't go!
Titans.
What the fuck? No! Where are you going? Hey, you.
Mollies. Let's go after the mollies. Poof. Hvad foregår der? Ja.
You can do it.
You're not cut out to hail me.
Alt det her foregår inde i hans hoved, ikke?
This is the point. Run faster. No good.
I'm suffocating! I need air! Help!
What's going on?
I need air! Help! I'm suffocating! Help!
Help me! Help me! This is your captain! Open the door! Please! Don't let me die!
I'm sorry, Captain. I can't help you. I'm sorry.
They were dead before you got to them.
Why me and not any of them?
Why did I survive?
Exactly. What happened?
Someone had to.
Why?
All this time, and I still don't understand what happened.
Exactly.
I'm sure you have some smart theories up your sleeve. Go ahead. Hit me.
The corporation is sabotaging missions on purpose.
I think the corporation is up to something. Maybe they're secretly sabotaging missions that land on planets with Rapidium.
What would they do that for?
Well, maybe they have more interest in searching for Rapidium than actually finding it. They're doing great business on these missions, getting government funding and bringing back all sorts of resources. Solving the hunger problem isn't really anything they'd be interested in.
I don't think you really believe that. You see, I think that deep down, you know what happened. The answers were always there, in front of you. But instead of piecing them together, you preferred to look away.
What?
What answers? What are you talking about?
You know there was an oxygen leak during the landing. You got that information. And you also know what the quantum computer is, how it operates, what its main purpose is.
To optimize decisions?
To optimize decisions.
That's right. Its role is to ensure the success of the mission no matter what. And it looks like in the face of an emergency, it had to do just that.
Oh.
There was only enough oxygen for one person to survive. And the QC had to calculate the probability, as it always does, who should receive that life-saving breath. No judgment, no reading tea leaves, just pure data analysis to give the answer to one simple question. Who had the biggest chances of completing the mission?
And it was?
Yes. The math pointed to you.
How do you know all this?
Because you know it. You always did. But you were so focused on your mistakes.
I was busy making tough decisions.
I was busy making tough decisions and figuring out how to avoid bad choices.
What is a bad choice, really? You feel you could have made a lot of different decisions in your life, but without those choices, good or bad, you wouldn't be who you are. The person with the best chance to pull it off. Maybe it's not you who needs to change, but your perspective. Mistakes can have good consequences too, you know.
Like letting my altar split?
Like what? Letting my altar split?
Maybe. Conflicts can open new, unexpected paths.
What do you mean?
Find and follow your disobedient side. You've spent a lot of time on this planet escaping the sun, facing the darkness. Maybe it's time you started looking through the darkness and notice the light.
The light? What light? Hey.
Men han er jo også bare mig, så han ved jo heller ikke mere, end jeg gør. Bare min subconscious, right? Ser lige, om der er nogen af de andre her, jeg kan kontakte med. Wait, what? We're out? We're back? Det kan sgu lige huske, Krav.
Looks like I'm back. It does. And, well, you're cognizant. You've been shaking on that bed for an hour. I was honestly worried about the choice of settings I applied in that program.
No. You did everything right.
So, did it work? You look the same. Did anything change?
Yes.
Yeah, to be honest. Everything's different. Just not the way I expected.
So, what happened?
I met myself.
I met myself. Another one?
No, not like you. He was me, but he knew things. Things I probably always knew, but didn't see somehow. It's called the subconscious, Jan. Yeah, I guess it is. So, my subconscious told me that instead of trying to fix my old life, I should try and take something good from what I messed up. It was very comforting. I'm sure it was. Did your subconscious by any chance mention how we could get out of here?
Not really.
Yeah. We should look for the rebels. The rebels. Do you really believe they're still alive?
If the technician can't make it, no one will.
If there's anybody who can make it through this storm, it's the technician. Well, that vehicle is definitely more maneuverable than our base. He said something about noticing the light. That make any sense to you? The light? Seriously? We risk everything to alter your mind, and all you come back with is a cliched epiphany about following the light? Doesn't the tur emit any light? Probably. But in case you haven't noticed, there's a sandstorm raging outside. We'd never be able to see anything, even if we had the most high-end... Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What? Tell me. Low-frequency electromagnetic waves detection. Oh, now you're confusing me. That could be it. Yeah, the navigation system. It can be switched into an auxiliary mode, tracing any interferences in electromagnetic wavelength. And that means if there was a source of artificial light somewhere nearby, the sensors could be able to locate it. And follow it. Right. If the technician really did find a way through the storm, and the tur vehicle is not too far away, it could be worth a try. Your subconscious might actually be a genius. Oh, you never doubted that, did you?
You gain a new perspective. You had a long, hard talk with yourself about your past choices, looking for a way out of a blind alley. You learned that instead of trying to be perfect, you can accept the decisions you regret and open up to wherever they lead you. Jeg skal virkelig tisse. Vi er bag. All right. Notice the light. Set the base navigation system to track the light source. Lessons learned. Sjovt, det er et helt menupunkt. Måske det bare først nu. Måske kunne jeg have learned nogle andre lessons. Hvor er det henne? Er det command center? Execute.
We're out of the storm. I don't want to be disproportionately enthusiastic, but it seems like our idea worked. Our idea. We brainstormed, didn't we? Sure. Shouldn't it be here? The exploration vehicle? We're close to the rendezvous point. It can't be far.
Akt 3. Okay. Så der var en lille mellemsekvens. I guess det er en interlog er. Det er sådan en pause. En pausefisk. Contact Earth.
You again. Hello?
Jan? What a relief. We thought we'd lost you.
Yeah, so did I. The base got caught in a huge sandstorm. And I lost part of my crew.
What? Your alters? How could you let that happen?
Shut the fuck up, Maxwell. I'll listen to you.
Simple. I let you sweet-talk me into all that biological vessel business. Unfortunately, they had a problem with it. So, they decided to go their own way.
You mean they ran away? And they're exposed to radiation?
They took the exploration vehicle. And some supplies.
Tell me not all of them left?
No. Why?
The ship is close, Jan. You have to be ready for the arrival of the...
Vi skal lige prøve at se, om vi kan finde dem, right?
Ready? How?
They can't find out about your alters.
I thought you'd take care of everything.
What? But didn't you say that you would handle everything? And that nobody will care as long as I bring back Rapidium?
They might not care how you got the Rapidium, but confronted with your alters, they will have to react. The board will not tolerate anything that could cast even the slightest shadow on the legitimacy of this operation. And the rescue team is on their leash. Do I have to spell it out to you? They will have your alters killed.
Kill? What kind of rescue team is this?
What? Killed? What kind of a rescue team are they?
They're a special ops unit. Military men.
What the fuck?
You could have told me earlier.
Please, Jan. You always knew their primary mission was to escort the most precious cargo mankind has ever seen. Did you really expect them to arrive unarmed?
So you lied to me. That you'd prepare them.
I told you I'd test the waters, and that's what I did. But there is a lot of pressure on your success, Jan. A lot of anxiety amongst the top management.
What a fucking idiot.
They can sense the vultures hovering around them, waiting for any sign of a slip-up. And they won't let them smell blood. They won't expose themselves.
So what exactly is your plan?
The rescue team will arrive shortly before sunrise. You have time until then to come up with a way to smuggle your alters on board. In the meantime, you need to keep collecting Rapidium.
Yeah, sure. Once we take off, what happens then?
You will all go into cryosleep. And as the ship approaches Earth, Lucas will take remote control over it and modify the coordinates. The ship will land in a secluded location I've been preparing.
Uh-huh. So you want to get your hands on Rapidium. What about the crew?
And what about the crew?
They'll be in cryosleep during the landing. And by the time they wake up, we will be far away. I have a lab ready, and a guarantee of immunity from people who understand. I'm moving operations to a more science-friendly region, somewhere Ally Corp won't get to us.
Uh-huh.
And, most importantly, where nobody will ever find your altars.
You going rogue?
So, you're really doing it? You're going rogue?
I won't sugarcoat it. We've come too far together for that. If you wanted to hate me, I probably gave you enough reasons by now. Truth is, when I first heard about you, your situation, well, I'd be lying if I said it all came together immediately. On the contrary, I didn't hope for much. An accidental castaway with no qualifications, all alone, burdened with such a responsible task. But when Lucas told me you did it, you created your altar and managed to convince him to cooperate with you, I couldn't help but fantasize about where this could go. Can you see? I've been waiting for something like this ever since they shut down Project Ela.
I heard disturbing things about it.
Yeah, about that. I heard some disturbing things about your experiments. Is it true your patients... well, that they lost their minds?
Of course. That was the whole point. They were losing their old dysfunctional identity to gain a new, sound one. Whoever told you this must have heard some scraps of information and didn't have a full understanding of what we were doing. Yes, they were unorthodox things, but it was always about making people better. Project Ela was my whole life, Jan. Why would I devote myself to something harmful?
You never stopped dreaming about reviving it.
You wouldn't be so surprised if you knew what we could achieve.
Lucas told me you wanted to help war veterans, patients with PTSD.
Yes, that was the initial scope. But we could have done so much more. But take, for example, the possibilities of re-socializing criminals by altering the experiences that led to their corruption. But why not go even further? Why should we limit ourselves to thinking only about altering the past? Why not be able to influence the future?
What? How?
What?
The Tree of Life. You've seen yours, but it's just a projection, a rudimentary interface. Think about it. What if it was no interface, but an integrated part of the human mind, allowing us to live our lives exactly the way we should?
The way we should? What? You mean, make the right decisions?
Exactly. The human cognitive system enhanced in a way evolution failed to do in millions of years.
That's amazing. That's unrealistic. That's just stupid, right? Man lærer af sin fejl.
Wow. That sounds completely unrealistic.
I prefer the term difficult, but Rapidium can help make it so much easier. Imagine a world where nobody ever takes the wrong turn. Children are never harmed. There are no court misrulings because there is no crime. Greedy and corrupt individuals never come to power, and because of that, wars never break out. Can you see now why your success meant so much to me? Do you not understand that giving Rapidium away for any other purpose would mean robbing humanity of its biggest evolutionary leap since we crawled out of the primordial soup? Do you still think there is a better purpose for your altars than to contribute to all that?
I'm not their owner. They should decide for themselves.
I'm not their owner. They're people in their own rights. I can't decide their fate for them.
That's very noble. But in a way, you've already done that when you created them. Look, all I'm asking is several weeks in a lab where I can run some tests on them, collect data, and prepare for the bigger leap.
And then what? I'd let them walk free.
You know I can't do that. It would be too risky for both of us and for them. But I could guarantee them a comfortable life. They would be hidden from the eyes of the world.
And for them, I could guarantee comfortable life. They would be hidden from the eyes of the world. They'd be imprisoned.
Imprisoned.
The only alternative for them is to be disposed of by the corporation, like waste. I think you need to take a breath. There's a lot to think about. How to smuggle your alters aboard that ship, for one.
Yeah.
But first, you have to guide their navigator to your exact position. They'll need you to mark the spot with a beacon. Start with that, and then I trust you'll figure out what to do next.
Yeah. Sure. By the way, I wasn't an accidental survivor.
What do you mean?
The quantum computer chose me. Seems I was the one who had the biggest chance of making it.
Well, doesn't that just prove my point? We are capable of so much more than we think, Jan. All we need to do is open the door and let that potential in. You'll hear from me again before the ship lands. Good luck, Jan.
Craft the beacon. Lad os lige snakke til scientist her og finde ud af, hvad der sker.
I was wondering, aren't we getting any signal from the tour vehicle? We are, but it's ambiguous and very faint. It seems to be close by, but I'm unable to establish its exact location. So, you'll need to find it on your own.
Okay. I'll look around.
I'll take a look around. Good. We don't really know why we were lured here. Lured? You don't mean. Look. It's the technician we're talking about. An unstable, frustrated, resentful version of us.
No.
Whatever survival strategy he's boiled up, we'd better have a heads up.
Det ved jeg ikke, Grav.
The only way
Men
to
ikke længere end når
is
spillet
to
slutter.
locate that vehicle.
Men tak fordi du tog ned.
Maybe they left some analog tracks. Just be careful.
Sure thing, buddy. Okay, vi skal lige finde ud af det der craft the beacon. Den koster 50-50. Det er ikke særlig meget. Det er ikke særlig meget. Og vi har også mad nok, virker det sådan. I pt. Okay. Så... Let's go. The aftermath track. Find traces of the rebels.
Jan, did you notice we're running out of repair kits?
I don't really care, to be honest. Jeg ved ikke, hvordan jeg skulle komme op igen, hvis jeg først hopper derned. You know? Guess we're checking it out. Wow. Hvad sker der for laggen her? Okay, what to do, altså. What to do?
You do know we're running out of radiation filters? Jan, did you notice we're running out of repair kits?
Okay, wait a second. What is going on here? Vi har repair kits, vi har ikke nogen radiation filters.
Any with finding the tour vehicle?
No, not yet. I died. Vi spillede en hel dag på det der. Vi er kommet derfra. Derfor tænker vi ikke skal den vej. Vi er ikke så lang tid tilbage den her dag her. Det er sjovt, der er sådan noget... Der er sådan noget meget mærkeligt lag i det her spil. Hvor den bare drejer ens kamera rundt, når det sker.
Those rocks. They're shaped like trees. What are they really?
Wait. Jeg er i tvivl om jeg har nok power. Nu gør den det igen. Den gør det igen. Den bliver ved med at gøre det. You're not to recharge. It's happening again.
that light. I need to get there.
What light? That light? Ja, der er mining guys og alt muligt. Okay. Så det er nede somehow, right? Okay. Det er i den retning der. Det er godt at vide. Og jeg hopper herned, og så er jeg bare færdig. Hvor lang tid har jeg? Ikke så lang tid. Derovre. Okay. Jeg skal bare lige finde ud af, hvad vej vi skal. Jeg tror, vi skal hele vejen udenom her. Ja, vi kan hoppe ned her og følge tracket og gå rundt om, og så komme derhen. Jeg tror bare ikke, vi kan nå det i dag. Som jeg tror, det vil være åndssvagt at prøve. Og noget Rapidium der. Okay. Base in bad condition. Altså, er ham der, han er på ingen måde assigned til noget som helst, åbenbart. Hvad vil vi gerne sørge for at fungere? Det når jeg ikke at fixe. På ingen måde. Aha, det er det samme. Well, we gonna survive with it then. Magnet storm in 2 days. Det kan godt vise sig at være et kæmpe problem, to be honest. Men på dagen i dag, der prøver vi bare at se, om vi kan finde de andre. Har nogle batteries med? Hov. Jeg tror det ikke. Nej, det tror jeg ikke, jeg har. Det kan godt vise sig at være et issue.
Tire tracks. It must be the tour vehicle. At least I know which way they went. Detectors and cargo left. Maneuvering here must have been a nightmare.
Jeg går lige lidt udenom her, fordi at jeg har ikke batterier til at fuck med dem der.
Jan, did you notice we're running out of repair kits?
Se om jeg kan finde en bedre vej ind. Ah, det er sådan en time dilation guy. Okay. Så jeg troede nemlig... Jeg fik sådan en vibe af, at vi var ved at være færdige. Så jeg ville ikke sådan investe tid i at lave alt muligt andet. Men jeg kan godt se nu, at vi måske skal overveje at faktisk bygge ting og sådan noget. Jeg har nok til at stræbe den her. Så har jeg ikke mere. Hej begge. Jeg tror jeg er nok til at nakke en anomaly til. Wow. Det er noget mærkeligt lag, det der, jeg får. Marked cards.
Where my stuff landed here?
Der er tracks der. De kørte den vej. Ja, så jeg skal den vej. Jeg er ikke ret langt. Hvordan går det med de venner? Ikke så godt. De er skredet. Jeg har kun en tilbage, og jeg leder efter de andre lige nu. Ja, det var en skør slutning på sidste akt. Jeg blev knocked the fuck out. Jeg skal prøve at navigere det her uden at dø. Hello.
Holy fuck. What's happening to me? Those rocks look like they collapsed recently.
Ikke så godt.
There's definitely something on the other side, but I can't drill through here.
Det er noget lort. Jeg er basically stuck her. Jeg var heldig, at jeg navigerede igennem det der. Det var ikke skede på nogen måde. Det var held. Come on, stop med det her lagfest. Jeg kan ikke gøre noget. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess... Der er en rockblokade der, som jeg måske kan komme op af. Jeg har ikke energy til at komme op herhen. Hvordan kommer jeg overhovedet tilbage? Jeg bliver nødt til at bare prøve at løbe igennem. Time dilation. Også dårligt. Dårligt. Okay, I'm dead. Her. Alright. Det var ikke så godt. Jeg troede, vi kunne finish det ret hurtigt i dag. Det kunne vi ikke, så... Men det bliver en kort en i dag. Så jeg er out. Tak fordi I har set med det med, at jeg har gjort det. Og vi ses en anden god gang.